Hello, I hope you are doing great. In today's video I would like to highlight Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which is also a Vampire Survivors game in the Deep Rock Galactic universe. And it's also pretty good actually. Basically, let's fly over some key features. In this game you unlock most of the new stuff by finishing challenges, a little bit similar to Vampire Survivors. Some of you might recognize some of this stuff because it's basically also in the Deep Rock Galactic game, which admittedly I have not played that much. I did a free weekend once, but it did not really resonate with me. I already played roughly again for 4 hours. Upgrades in this game are a little bit different from the other games, as you also need to gather certain resources for certain upgrades, which makes it kind of random which you are able to unlock. As you see, I got more than enough credits to get more upgrades, but I'm missing out on the key resources. In the demo, there's sadly only one map, the Crystalline Caverns, which is also, I think, the starting biome in Deep Rock Galactic, if I remember correctly. I already finished Hazard Area 1 and 2, which weren't too hard, they were kind of fun. I reached Hazard 3, played it 2 times. Enemies became very, very tanky in this, and it's really tedious and not that much fun anymore. So, to be honest, for the purpose of this video and to be able to show you a little more, I'm gonna go with Hazard 2. Because it's still not easy. Like, it still is a challenge and I'm just not ready for Hazard 3 yet. I feel like I need some more base upgrades. Also in the demo there's sadly only the Scout. But you also got 3 subclasses on any of these here classes. There was too much classes. You got the classic... Oh, okay. You got the... That wasn't intentional. You got the classic one, which gives you a little move bonus and basically the burst rifle as a starter weapon, or you got the Reckon, which gives you a dodge chance of 25%. And that pistol thingy. What was it called? Oh my god. Okay, and as I didn't play Deep Rock Galactic, I actually forgot that. But I was shortly hovering over him, so maybe you saw it. Totally professional, I know. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's just jump into the game here. As you see, you're basically, just like in Deep Rock Galactic, you're also gathering resources at the same time. There is these hordes of enemies, and there will be insane amounts of them. Not just a few, like insane amounts. But you will see very soon. First time we can get a new weapon. In this case I'm gonna go with the cryo drones because I'm still trying to unlock new stuff, and that is one of the newer weapons I got. Nice. And a lot of times you need to do damage with the newer weapons to get the next one, basically. So let's take this one. I'm not too fond with the cryo drone as it's very situational. You see it's hovering around me, and at the moment that's not too helpful. Okay, a little bit too greedy there. But I need these Morkite for my sub-challenge or for my work assignment in this one. You also get these supply pods, which give you certain special upgrades. This one and this one I unlocked over the course of playing. This one was there from the beginning. So I think actually this one is really good. I mean, it lowers your basic damage, but you get way more critical. This one is just very good for surviving, but I think I'm gonna take the critical damage one. Because especially at this point, this time in the game, it's like really strong. You can build your character around that. Oh, there was one hiding in the shadows. Or 2, better spoken. You also got this little funny loot box that are in the game. At the moment, the minimap also just gets unlocked after your first run most of the time. You start off without the minimap and just run around blindly and hope you find something. Now I just finished the assignment for this one. As you saw, I got some experience and some gold for it. The gold and the... oh my god, just give me a second here. The gold and the red one, what was it called? Man, I should have played Deep Rock Galactic. That would have made this way easier. I think, was it Arcade? I think it was called Arcade. These are your base resources for upgrading. And yeah, you do that in between levels. You got 5, well, floors you have to go to during one run. As you see, this one here is filling up. Then an elite spawns, and once you kill that elite, you are actually able to get to the next level or floor, respectively. You should always try to gather as much of the resources lying around it, so sometimes that's like the hard part of the game, to get the right balance between mining and like going for experience, because if you lack out on the experience, you obviously will struggle later on very quickly. As you cannot stay in these as long as you would like to, just as long as basically you will see. You got an extraction window just like in the regular game, and if you miss that, you're in trouble. You can also re-roll for your gold if you would like to, but I prefer to spend my gold on upgrade, because that's just worth more, or an overall better investment, so to speak. I'm actually a bit unlucky on the boss here. There's a random, the elite is basically random. There's 3 different types of elite you can face in this first one, and they are random. The flying one is actually the most annoying, as it is most of the time really close to you, and that's why you will kill it very quickly. With the other ones you can gather some more time by running around, cutting line of sight and stuff like that, to maybe get some more mining done. Because once you kill that bad boy, you don't have too much time. At level 5 of the weapon, you get an overclock. You also need to unlock that, so this is something you will not have from the very get-go when you start playing this. I'm actually going for the electrical damage, because it will jump over to other enemies around, and that can stack up very nicely, very quick, if you get to the higher level. So the wet one is sugar, which also heals you. We all know our draws like sugar and beer. Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, once you finish the boss, the drop pod comes down, and you really need to get moving then. Otherwise you might get stuck and it's over. Well, I assume it's over. I haven't tried getting stuck yet, and actually I would like to do that. Oh, there's a magnet. The magnet is super great, as I'm now getting all the little juicy balls that I might have missed walking around this map. Yeah, I'm gonna take the bug taser, as I already got another type of electrical. Basically, this rifle turned to electric, and you get damage buffs according to the type of weapons you got. So if you stay on one type, that's definitely beneficial. So far so good. Maybe after this I'm gonna try out just not progress to actually show you guys what happens, because I don't know myself. Sadly, I didn't get too much of the juicy resources, as this was over way too quick. But I think I'm gonna... Let's go with the damage. I would also love to take this one, but not enough. You also can heal in between rounds if you'd like to. You can re-roll if you got excessive amounts of resources, which might not happen too often. I mean, on the higher hazardous level, on hazard 3, there's a lot of resources you can collect, admittedly, but yeah, actually getting to the in-between phase is not that easy.
This rock is gonna be the death of us.
Because it's, I don't know, it's just not that much fun anymore, at least in the situation I'm in, with like not too many upgrades or base upgrades, however you want to call them. And the enemies being insanely tanky. It takes forever to just kill one of these very basic little guys. So you barely get experience, and you barely make progress, as you most of the time just run away. Until the point where there's so many enemies on the screen that you cannot run away anymore and die miserably. At least that was my experience in those ones yet. Well, yeah, I'll be getting there. Maybe it's also an early demo, so well, I don't know how early, but it's still a demo, so maybe there's also still some balancing going on. Oh, I need to get out of here. Okay, I killed the big one, so I can keep getting those resources again. No hurty, please. At the moment I'm pretty good overall. I got enough damage to have a good progress in this map, I think. So meaning I can still kill the enemies without taking too long. That is always the problem. Like if you mess up on the upgrades or got unlucky, maybe did not get the right buffs for your guns and stuff, it might get tedious. Okay, this is pretty good, but I don't have any plasma damage at the moment. Exploding. I think I want to take the Ring of Fire. This one is also very good, but you know what, I'm taking this. The Ring of Fire is nice, but it's more of a defensive, while this is an offensive tool. Obviously the fire rate only helps you in a secondary sense, as you will still need a reload buff to actually benefit from it fully. Otherwise you are just emptying your magazine very quickly and then are stuck without being able to shoot. And for some guns that is good, like as I changed my burst rifle to electric, it's actually pretty good to have that just shooting quicker, but for some rifles that might also miss the enemy, it's not that great. Because you are just emptying your magazine into nothingness, and when the enemy is there, yeah. It's gone. Oh, I might have made a mistake here. But I finished my quests, or my sub-assignment, so this is still somewhat worthwhile. But I must not get stuck here in this corner now. Ah, there's some sugar. Let's see if we can get there. These yellow bugs are a little bit complicated to deal with. They are very tanky and they explode if you get next to them. But the good thing is they also do team damage, if you want to call it like that. So if you explode them in a group of enemies, you also see the enemies going down very quickly. Oh yeah, I take more electric damage. If you get a really good stack of electric damage, this gets so easy. Because you just clean out those masses, the little ones. So quick and easy that you can just walk freely. And I'm not getting stuck always. Of course you need to go around or something. Yeah, I'm a little bit too XP focused right now. I need to keep moving, as there's also, yet again, that not too great elite, which makes it a little bit quick on ending this. And I still want to have some resources, because I'm lacking out intensely. Nitra. It was not nitrite, or what I said earlier, it's nitra. I'm so sorry. I know some people that might know the base game are definitely cringing. And I fully understand that.
Well done. Objective completed.
I still want to get that one, because that is for upgrades. The nitra is for upgrades during the run. This one is for the other upgrades outside the run. So getting that is very important, even if I take some damage. Yeah, overall this was very great, but I mean my damage is almost on an insane level at this point. Come on, not too greedy. Oh my god, I was so greedy. I was so greedy. I might be dead anyhow, so let's just take the grenade.
Stage completed.
Oh, I just did it. Oh my god, that was so close.
I'll put it
More
to the
electric
use.
damage, more mining.
Yes.
The HP is very situational. I mean, I got a good amount of HP, so I don't necessarily need that. Now let's take these two also and keep going.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Oh yeah, and this one, my sub-quest is collecting these flowers, 6 of them. They're the white dots on the map. Your sub-quest or like sub-assignment is always white on the mini-map. So yeah, just as an information basically. You should always try to do it, as it gives you gold and also good amount of EXP. And it knocks back enemies. So if you finish it and are surrounded in that moment, it also knocks back enemies a little bit. To give you some room. Most of the time not that important to know, but might help in certain situations. The single green dots are either HP or upgrade related stuff. The larger brackets are mostly gold or nitra. So that's how we can basically navigate the minimap. Come on. Let me get through here. Okay, this is sugar. Still gonna try to take it as I'm missing some HP.
Well
Probably
done.
should
Got
try
them all.
not to lose HP while getting HP, but
I've been
We go.
waiting to get this one. Come and get me, you disgusting bug!
overall I'm pretty good. I got some AoE. Wait, not only some, I got a lot of AoE damage, and that will certainly help me. Especially when there's that many around. Let's
Swing
make him
heading
explode.
away. Load up.
I love it. When the explosion bugs are inside, it's so much fun to just do a little tippy tap to make them explode. But you need to be really careful because their range is pretty big. Oh yeah. The mining time also really is awesome. Because some of these upgrade resources and stuff take what feels like forever to
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
mine down. Ah. Yeah, it's getting a little wild here. Need to get to the supply pod if possible.
Alien scum!
More electric
Swing
damage.
heading your way. Load up.
Come on, explode. There we go. Finally, a passage. Yeah, now I'm gonna take the Ring of Fire. Reload for all weapons is always good. Always good. I want to say immer gut, which would be German. Sometimes my brain plays these tricks on.
If this doesn't bring the pain, I'm ready. Just getting it.
And there's the Elite Slasher, which is actually pretty good. It's a melee based, so we can try to maneuver it a little bit around the map to get some more mining done. It's this one over here, and so as long as I evade that one and don't kill him, I got basically all the time in the world I want on this map. Which is something you also need to remember, especially in the later runs. You need to farm a little bit more, like get more experience under your belt, upgrades and stuff before you go to the deeper levels, because it escalates quickly. Like, I mean, the deepest I was yet able to achieve was like floor 3 on hazard level 3, and that was quite the step up from floor 2 again. And I was not felt like completely underleveled. I basically wasn't able to kill anyone. It was so strange. Come on. There we go. Sometimes patience is also a key word you should remember in these games.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill!
Let's see if we got anything else up here. That's worth collecting. Ah, crap. I need to watch my HP a little bit. I mean, I'm still pretty good, but yeah, some of the biggies touch you, they do a lot of damage. The small ones are not that bad, but the large enemies actually also do a lot of damage. I think a touch of the boss actually does 80 damage, so might kill me if he touches me.
You bug.
I would love to find some more sugar before I end this, just to get a little more HP under my belt again. Perfect. I can farm some HP and kill the boss and say goodbye to this hellhole.
Take that!
There we go. Which I missed out on yet, but which is also in the games usually are these pickup increases, like the pickup rate increases, which also make the one way easier if you just pick all those juicy XP boards up from a larger distance and don't have to be that close to the enemy all the time. Or that close to the thing. Oh, another magnet. Let's see if we still miss some. I will try to still kill the elite before getting on.
That will teach you!
It should be possible, I was about to say. There we go.
Stage 3 completed. Remember to mine for minerals
Nice,
as
another
you
upgrade.
progress
Let's
deeper.
take damage for all of our weapons. At the moment, I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good, not gonna lie.
Bang for the
I
boy.
think I'm on a good course here to maybe even being able to finish it. And the last floor in
You have your
itself is
objectives.
also
Get it done, miner.
a thing for its own. Because of number of enemies and stuff going on. And the final boss is also not as easy as the regular elites. But for now, let's focus on getting there. I think this game has a lot of potential, to be fully honest. I mean, especially if you're a fan of Deep Rock Galactic, I think you might be enjoying this like a lot. If you are not like completely bored by this type of games or something like this. Because I think it has a very solid base, The universe it's playing in is pretty well set. The dwarves itself are super fun and enjoyable, guys.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I'm a little bit started to stress here. Sorry. It's just a lot of them. Maybe I should just try to thin them out a bit for now. Yeah, I'm gonna take the pickup rate. Really need some better pickup rate. And this one there's also
Supply
ranged
drop has been
enemies.
ordered, is on the way.
Which are hard to see sometimes in the bulk of enemies when those little bubbles are flying through. You might miss that. I already got the Ring of Fire, so the freezing shield doesn't make too much sense, so I'm gonna take the critical rate for more Nitra. Which should be pretty good as I'm already having quite the high critical rate. Oh yeah, that's good. More damage for the drones. I was a bit too close there. But I need to keep going now. The experience was nice and everything. But I need to get that mining done. I mean, at this point, if I miss out on the secondary assignment, or contract assignment, if you want to call it like that, it's not that much of a problem anymore. Let's take 3% critical. Should be very close to basically only putting out crits. Oh, come on, I want that. I need that. Oh, we are in a bit of a sticky situation here. Heat is not good.
The big swarm is approaching.
The big swarm is approaching. I thought those already were some.
I've been waiting to get
Some armor doesn't hurt, especially if you get touched by the smaller guys. That makes quite a difference. If the larger enemies touch you, it's not that much of a thing, as they are doing insane amounts of damage. But you still get 3 damage less, so still good. Perfect. Another flower.
Objective completed.
Just when the elite slasher comes down. Shouldn't have gotten too close to that thing. Oh, there's more Nitra. I know it's gold, okay. Didn't say anything. Looked a little reddish for a sec. Yes, please. And obviously the nice thing about these damage power-ups is they stack at some point. In the sense, you always get the 10% and 10% of 10%, you know. You know the system, it gets more. Oh my god, there's so many suicide bugs. Can I get through, please? Thank you. Oh my god. Gotta get to the other corner, where I was not before. There's just so many. It's often wise to just go through the rocks instead of using the pathways. For obvious reasons, I would say. This doesn't work for cryo, but it does work for electric. Didn't even realize that before. And the flower only gives some XP at this point. But I'm gonna take it anyhow. I just want to have a quick check of the rest of the map to maybe get some more resources for the last upgrade phase, and then I'm gonna go for the boss. Because I think level-wise I should be pretty okay-ish. I mean, you can always keep grinding, but if you feel you are capable of probably this finishing the run, then why would you waste time? Come on. Come on. Thank you.
You can kill me. Well, think again.
It will be a problem to get out of here.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
I need to trigger those explosion guys, then I should be good. Yeah. They were so stacked up on each other. That was easy to do that. Chain reactions are so nice. It's so satisfying. I would love me a magnet. That would be super awesome to get all these resources that I missed, but don't think that's an option now.
I've been waiting to get this one.
There we go.
Done. Onwards to stage 5 we go.
Final stage.
Fancy.
Let's go for the damage. You also get these ones. I'm not sure what they are doing. Just let you imagine your weapon is now a bit prettier. It increases your weapon level by 2, which is for the boost of the weapons. Interesting for the boost stages of the weapons.
I have worked hard.
But
to get it.
otherwise it does nothing. So
Hell
eh.
yeah.
you always have to consider if it is what you actually would like to have. I'm trying to spend a little more here because that's my last fate possible upgrade. So I think I should just spend it all. Let's go. I keep some nitra, but with
This is the
chance.
big one, Miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
Yeah, and there we are. There's 3 of these cocoons with bosses in them. I have to destroy those to trigger the final boss. Let's do that first. And ideally, I would also gather all the crafting resources that are still on this one, respectively this little blob over here. The Enoch Pearl. I mean, the nitra and the gold is not that important anymore. It might be related to challenges to still get that. I haven't really paid attention if there's a challenge like finish with a certain amount of gold or nitra in your inventory. To be fully honest, I'm just playing and see what's getting finished. Yeah, my damage is really good right now. I'm slaughtering the little ones, and that already is the main thing to have a good time. Yeah, don't need the HP necessarily. Because I don't plan on getting hit that much. And the electric damage is stacking up that insanely. That's super easy right now. They're just getting slaughtered. Let's get some more Eno pearls. Also need to find the other 2 cocoons, so one way or the other you will walk around this map. The Humanite. I need to remember those names. The game, by the way, is coming out February next year, I think. I don't know if it will release into early access before a full release, or if it's gonna be a full release. There's no pricing yet, or at least I haven't seen any plans for pricing yet, so that is also to be determined. But I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good way to present the Vampire Survivors formula in a fun package.
I'll take this one.
And it's also kind of addicting. Before basically making this video, I also just played almost 4 hours again of it. To get some basic upgrades and stuff. Just maybe as somewhat of a guideline for you. Obviously, in this one you are kind of capable of adjusting the time you need by yourself. I mean, you can try to rush it. You can try to make a more sure approach in sense of, you know, taking your time, just like me right now, where you want to make sure you got the certain level needed and everything. But at this point I just want to find the certain cocoon to actually show you that juicy final boss. the biggie beams. Huh. Sadly, the cocoons are not shown on the map, so you actually have to visually confirm them. I'm just opening up these sugar veins to maybe pick it up on the fly if needed. Okay, I think I was in the south already, wasn't I? Maybe in the bottom right of the map. I think I wasn't there yet. Oh no, I was at the bottom right, hold on. Okay, where's that cocoon? As you see, if you are not hurrying up, it's just a lot of enemies. And at some point you will not be able to move around anymore. So you must not take forever in the last floor or on the last floor. Okay. I think I gotta get up there. Which might not be too easy. Hey guys, can we talk? I need to get up there. Thank you. Oh yeah, luck is also very nice, but not at the end of the run. Luck basically gives you a higher chance of getting rare and legendary and, you know, higher rated upgrades on the regular. There you are. Well, as soon as I open up that cocoon, the boss also is spawning. So I might try to get this one killed rather quickly before the boss is next to me. Because you will need some space when he is around. Or it is nice to have some space when the final boss is around, just because of that, yeah. He likes to jump. But if you just move left or right from his like angle or direction of jump, you are good in evading it. It's not that hard to evade, it just can be a huge problem if there's too many regular enemies around you and you don't have the necessary space to evade it. Just as almost said. Well, thanks to the fact that I'm slaughtering the little guys without any problems, it's yeah, I should be able to do this if I'm not doing stupid stuff like that. Of not evading the— oh my god, oh, no, 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 no. No! Okay, that was my own stupidity. It was totally unnecessary, I could have done it. Yeah, but you see, that's how even a great run can end. Yeah. I luckily unlocked 2 milestones, so this will give me some more stuff. You also see you get XP on the character you're playing, the Scout rank XP, which unlocks you the other classes of the Scout class, like the subclasses and stuff. You basically can only start with Classic and yada yada. You know the drill. You know the drill. Also, you unlock more weapons and certain things for the class itself over time. At least as of yet. This is just irrespective of the upgrades I had, what I was doing and so on. And now let's have a look. New weapon unlock. That's nice. Electronic drones. And an overclock for the cryo drone, which gives it an extra buff. And as you see, you get these overclocks at 6, 12 and 18. My bad, I said 5 before, but it's 6, 12 and 18. Okay. Also got some upgrades ready. I could go for the luck, which gives me overall better chances of getting higher rarity, but I want to have some more damage and the luck. And also can get some more credits, which is super pointless, so I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, and that basically is the game. And this point you are just obviously trying to get through Hazard 3. The demo is available on Steam if you enjoy it. Maybe if you are a Deep Rock Galactic fan, you already know about the game. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And yeah, have a great day. Hope to have you back for another one. See you soon.